You know, just like anything else, becoming a good shooter requires lots of practice, requires time out in the field, requires a commitment to training, and requires you to actually put in the work. That's so different than any other sport or activity. Some people put their energy into music, some people put it into art, some people run marathons. I don't know what that's all about. But if you want to become a proficient shooter, you have to put time in at the range. You have to put time in with the gun. But that's expensive. One thing I would suggest is if you really want to get better as a shooter, spend time gathering metrics of your shooting, practicing at home dry firing, and then tracking that practice and progression out in the field. So, you know, my dad taught me to lead by example, and that's what I'm going to do. I bet you're wondering what these metrics are we're going to capture today. Well, today we're going to capture a draw and 2 reloads. So, sometimes called the 1R3. This is just literally draw, bang, reload, bang, reload, bang. So I've got a pistol with 1 round in the chamber. I've got 2 magazines with 1 round in each of them, and that's how we're going to gauge this metrics. I have my shot timer on my hip, and we're gonna let that do the actual accounting of it. Cold. I haven't fired a single round yet, so we're gonna see how this goes, but this is the best way to do it in my opinion. Let's do it completely cold. Let's see how it goes. If it goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well, and that gives me more room for improvement. So let's go up to the 7 yards. All right. All right, 3 hits, 8.30. You want to see that? So 3 hits and 8.30, 1.52 to the first shot. So decent, lots of room for improvement. Honestly, that should be closer to a 5-second drill in my opinion, but that's okay. Like I said, we're cold, haven't done this drill in a long time. Let's see what we can do differently next time. All right, let's also switch over to, come on over. Come on, drone, come to me. Yeah. Let's switch over to this pistol. This is my Kimber in 45 ACP. We are loaded. We do have 1 in the chamber. So let's strip down magazines and give ourselves a time with this one. Next time I need to find some more even ground, huh? All right. We'll see what we do. Ooh, missed on the 3rd. That's not good. And it was 8.4, so it's about the same with irons. That's so, can't feel too bad about that, right? Let's go try this one more time. All right. Shooter load, make ready. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, that was cleaner. I also feel that I am getting warmed up from having ran this drill a couple of times. So this is, look at the time's a little bit cheating. Yeah, 7.12. So I've shaved more than a second off just from having done this once already today, or a couple times already today. Here's something that I want to talk about real quick though before we finish up today. Let's talk about what drills I'm going to work on dry firing and how we're going to actually get those to translate over here, right? So the first one that I'm going to be working on pretty much constantly on my dry fire drills, I'm working on with a timer, and I'm going to go, I want to react to the beat because that reaction time is crucial. That's a huge thing, okay? So that's the first thing I'm going to do in dry fire. I'm going to stand in my office or my bedroom or wherever my wife will let me do it, let's be honest, in the house. I'm going to beep, I'm going to go and do it as fast as I can, okay? That's the first thing I'm going to do. The second part of what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my magazine out and I'll practice my motions. I'm going to practice. That looks dumb. I realize that looks dumb. By practicing my initial motion of dropping to get to the mag release and get to the magazine at the same time. I want to hit the mag release and draw my magazine at about the same time. I want my mag change to look like this. I don't know if you noticed that. My magazine was there before the other magazine was out. Now that means I need to tune my gun a little bit. But that's okay. That tells us that me getting to my magazine isn't the slowest part here. So let's go show those same drills and what they look like with my other pistol. Do you see how much my finger twitched? I got to get smoother. I'm not smooth right now. Great things to learn though. After I've trained that, I'm going to work on this part. Now, I didn't mean to hit the trigger, but my hand was all the way over here. So I would have had it in here already. Okay? So let's do that again. Okay? And then I have to work on the slide release, right? So is my slide release going to be there? Right? Am I going to go reload, slide release? How am I going to release my slide? What is that method going to be? I've got to decide that for each gun because each gun's a little bit different, right? And that's why we've got to practice with every gun. So am I going to reload and slide release go? I don't know yet. When you have a full magazine in there, I find it very easy just to pull the slide back. But I noticed something. I've become used to having an optic on my slide. And that last time when I went to the Kimber, it doesn't have an optic on the slide, and I missed it completely that first try. So, things to consider. It's beautiful out here, the sun's starting to go down. I want to run what I call the triple B. The triple B is a bill drill times 3. A bill drill is 6 shots as fast as you can on target. But I'm going to do a bill drill, reload, bill drill, reload, bill drill. All right, let's see how this goes. Well, I think I had put 7 there accidentally. My bad. Did all that on 11.5, so that's not too bad. My, let's see what my first one was. First shot was 1.67, so about average. And my average split between shots was 0.16, so that's pretty good too.